Kia koutou katoa, I'm Liz.
And I'm Liam.
And this is Info Jam, where we stop and update you on news and info from the past week.
Woo!
Leading news this week, Air New Zealand are looking for a new uniform.
Oh, okay.
The airline says it is time to update the uniforms to align with its vision for the future. Air New Zealand wants to make sure the new uniform accurately reflects the business, the people and the country. The airline has invited all New Zealand designers to submit ideas and designs by May the 14th. The new uniforms will be worn by cabin crew, ground staff and pilots in 2025.
Man, I would love to design an Air New Zealand uniform.
What would be on your design?
I have no idea, but I think it would be really, really cool.
You should do it then.
Maybe I should.
Give it a go.
Maybe I should. In world news, King Charles III has officially been crowned the new king of Britain. That was lovely.
Thank
A
you.
ceremony that was watched by millions of people around the world. This event is the biggest of its kind in 70 years, and it was a jaw-dropping display of tradition dating back 1,000 years.
Long time.
Very long time. It's so cool. The highlight of the ceremony was when the 360-year-old crown was placed on Charles' head. The last coronation ceremony was held in 1953, 70 years ago, and this ceremony lasted 2 hours.
Wow.
Insane.
That's a special occasion.
Super cool. I love seeing little Louis clapping his hands and getting super
He is
excited.
so funny.
Super cute.
Yeah, oh, good stuff. From the odds to file, 3 people have broken into a shoe store in Peru, stealing 220 sneakers, not realizing they only grabbed right foot shoes. The thieves managed to cut the padlocks at the back of the store and steal 3 large crates filled with sneaker boxes from various brands. The estimated value of the stolen merchandise is to be around $13,000,
Wow.
even with the left foot sneakers left behind.
Stop it. Stop. That's too much.
What the thieves didn't know is that the owner of the shoe store had prepared the 3 crates to have the footwear displayed at a local sports goods fair, hence only having right foot shoes. Now, police are reportedly investigating the crime and are trying to find both the thieves and the missing sneakers.
I just find it ironic how they're stealing sneakers and they're sneaking around.
But
That's
also, they only got
horrible.
the right foot. They
Yeah.
can't do anything with them.
Well, they obviously got it wrong. Clearly.
Obviously.
Don't steal. It's wrong. In sports, young football player Erling I said on the script I wrote Harband.
But it's
Harland,
Haaland.
not
an
not
L.
Harband. Yeah. Erling has made Premier League history, scoring his 35th goal of the season in a game against West Ham United.
That's impressive.
This means that he broke the record for the most goals scored in a single Premier League season.
That's amazing.
The old record was held by 2 famous players, Alan Shearer and Andy Cole, and they scored their goals in 42 games. But Haaland only needed 35 to break the record.
Wow, and it's got more games to go?
Yeah, he's got 5 more games to go to score even more goals and raise the bar.
Wow.
You know, this guy is just inspirational. I
That's
want to
next
be
level.
like him when I'm 22.
Yeah, he's so young. He's only 22 years old.
And his
he's breaking
birthday's
his
in 11
records.
days.
Oh, fun
11
fact.
days, woo, let's
Wow.
go. Go Haaland.
For pop culture this week, the South Korean government will be releasing special edition stamps featuring the country's most famous pop idols, BTS.
Woo!
This will be the first time that an active musician or a music band is honoured by Korea Post with a stamp.
Wow.
An online pre-sale event for the BTS stamps is set for May the 22nd to the 25th for South Korean citizens, which is not me or you, anyway. International BTS fans, that's us,
Yeah.
will be able to purchase them starting June the 1st on a dedicated website. Korea Post will issue over 1 million sets of commemorative stamps on June the 13th to coincide with the boy band's 10th anniversary of their debut. Wow.
Debut.
One of
That's
those.
exciting
That's
news
cool. Imagine
for
having your
BTS
face
fans.
on a stamp.
I personally wouldn't want my face
No?
on a stamp, and I don't think you guys would want to see my face on a stamp either, but you know, that's just a perspective thing, right?
Exactly.
Speaking of perspective, this week's value is perspective. Perspective means looking at something in a different way. There are times when we can struggle to understand why people do what they do.
Yes.
In these times, it's helpful to take perspective. When you don't understand other people's behavior, find out their story to see their perspective. For example, when you don't understand why I make so many puns, you know, just look at my background and you'll find out why.
have a different perspective, take perspective.
Yeah, you know, we can show perspective by asking ourselves what our thoughts are, then imagining ourselves in the other person's shoes while they're still holding on to our story and listening to the other person's.
Nice, that's so helpful. Very, very helpful.
Perspective.
Now our shout out this week goes to Ruma H at Manchester Street School in Fielding.
Woo! Love Fielding.
Here you guys are on the map, so good. They loved the Value of the Week sustainability last week and shared that we are a proud green/gold Enviro school, and our focus for our 4 Enviro teams this year is sustainability.
Yeah.
Why water?
Let's
That's
go.
so awesome. Thanks for commenting,
That's
team. Keep up the great work. Now, if you guys would like a shout out, go on to kiwikidsnews.co.nz and comment what school you are from and why we should give you a shout out.
That's awesome. Go team. Hey team, well that wraps us up for this week's Info Jam. If you want to know more about these stories and others like them, make sure to check out kiwikidsnews.co.nz. And if you're a teacher or educator, jump onto thrivevalues.org.nz and check out Thrive Curriculum for all your values education needs. And remember to tune in next week for our next Info Jam. See you guys next time.
Ka kite ano?
Woo!